Y'all, Jack Harlow ain't trash. He's extremely average. Extremely average. After hearing this album he just dropped, Come Home, The Kids Miss You, fam, like, this album left much to be desired. Much to be desired. This album is, like, I promise y'all, there's nothing distinct about this album at all. Nothing moving, like, nothing, like, it's hardly interesting. And I'm listening to the album waiting for, like, some of the good moments for real. And the best moment on this whole entire album is Drake's feature on Churchill Downs. That's the best moment on the album, is a feature from Drake. You know, and this is the thing, because I know a lot of people are going to hear this critique and say, well, Mac, you don't critique the Chicago drill artist this hard. Why you ain't critique Dirk album this hard? Why you didn't critique Von album this hard? Or Polo G, so on and so forth. And the answer to that is that a lot of the drill rappers aren't expected to be real lyricists, right? They're not expected to be really dropping bar after bar after bar like that, right? However, when you get an artist like a Jack Harlow who's marketed off of being an actual rapper who can spit, and I've heard him, he can rap, for real, I've heard him rap. He can rap. So when I go into an album of an artist of an artist who I know can rap, I have high expectations. Especially for like a really commercial debut. This is really Jack Harlow's, I know he's been around for a while now, but this is his real introduction to the public after gaining this newfound celebrity. And what I'm hearing, y'all, is super underwhelming. The album is a C or C minus at best. At best, man. Like, I promise y'all, I'm listening to this album and Jack Harlow is trying to be too damn cool for school, just like he was in that Breakfast Club interview, right? And I'm sorry, y'all, because I watched that Breakfast Club interview and I saw him just trying to be too cool. Like, it just seemed like he was just trying to come off so cool. And you know, I've been a hip-hop fan for a while. I've been a fan of the Breakfast Club in general for a while, right? Since like 2012, the second semester of my freshman year of college, right? And I know how big that radio station is, the biggest radio station in hip-hop in America. And when you come up there, you know, I'm not expecting you to be like a kid in a candy store, but he just seemed like he was just trying to be too cool. Like, he's just so cool or whatever. He got so much swagger. And that's what I get from this album. He trying to be too damn saucy instead of just coming with some rap, man. Like, and really spitting and really trying to give us something that we really would be like, damn, this fire. This is really like he really put his heart and soul in this. I don't feel that off this album, y'all. And I understand where we are in hip-hop today. Like I said, I've been a hip-hop connoisseur for a long time. I've been into hip-hop music since I was an itty-bitty child. We're in this era of hip-hop now where an artist's personality and charisma can carry them. That's what we are, right? I mean, look at Saweetie, Quavo's old girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend, right? Look at her. The industry is more fixated with personality, relatability. They're more fixated with personality and relatability more than quality of music. And it's evident. Like, because Saweetie wouldn't be as popping as she is, right? Jack Harlow, he get praised more like as a person. And he gets praised more as a person and a character more than he does for his actual artistry. He gets praised more for his coolness and all of that than for his actual artistry for real. He gets praised more as a character. And it's clear to see, right? I've been watching it for a while. And, you know, I mentioned Saweetie, and of course, Jack can actually rap. You know what I'm saying? Saweetie, I'll say this. Saweetie didn't get better, right? But Jack can rap. He can spit. But when I hear this album, all I hear is good technical ability, good flow. But the music itself is soulless, it's bland, and it's just there. It's just there, fam. That's all it is. It's just like he rhyming, and that's it. And y'all know how I feel. I don't like rappers who just rhyme the rhyme, and there's no thought into it. And it's like, especially when I'll say this. I don't like guys who are labeled as spitters, like they can actually rap, lyrical. I don't like dudes who are labeled as lyrical, and all they do is just rhyming words. That's bland. Have some substance to what you're doing, and some substance to your music in general, right? But the album is just a bland album. However, Jack's charisma, his charm, his coolness, like, it's that is what people gravitate to. His charm, his coolness, and all of that. And what's even more popular, the girls like him. And y'all know in hip hop, if the girls like you, you're going to stay around for a long time. You're going to have longevity. You know, and the thing about Jack is he's a white artist who has like sex appeal with the black girls, right? An extreme amount of black women really like him and they dig his persona. They like his persona. They really like his charisma. The younger audience fool with him heavy. So he got it at the moment. He got, he the hot dude at the moment, right? And the thing about it is, it's the fact that the girls like him and they like his persona and the audience like his coolness and his cool aura or whatever. That's what's carrying him. That is what's carrying him. It's not his music. Because I can guarantee you, if you ask any of these girls that like him for real, name me two Jack Harlow songs. They can't do it. Name me two Jack Harlow songs. They cannot do it. I guarantee you. He's being carried more by, by his persona, him as a character than anything. I saw a video, and I ain't hating on that, man, fam. Look, the girls like you. Go ahead and get them women, man. I ain't mad at that at all. Go ahead and get them women. Go ahead, do your thing, young player. Look, I ain't mad at you, dude. Do your thing. But if you're gonna be labeled as a spitter, and as you can actually rap for real, I'm expecting some real like some heavy hitting stuff. I'm expecting something like, I ain't say you gotta have a flawless album, but it damn sure gotta be better than this. This is just uninteresting all the way around, fam. Like I can't even. This man got a line on here, and I like to dictate Kim Jong. Fam, hell no. Bro, if you don't get that shit up out of here, bro, fam, get them gluten-free ass bars up out of here. Man, I'm listening to this whole album. This shit line, it sounds like something that they play in Abercrombie and Fitch and H&M. Like the whole H&M and Abercrombie and Fitch playlist. That's what he producing out here. That's the music that he making on this album. You feel me? The boy's cool factor. Like the audience, the fans are being manipulated by his cool factor right now more than his music itself. You know what I'm saying? Like Jack remind me, and I took this, I didn't make notes and everything. Jack remind me of the nerdy kid in high school who had a glow up like over the summer or over a course of a year. And now he cool and he got some clout and he just don't know what to do with it. He don't know how to handle it or nothing. Right? So now he's just doing a lot with it right now. Trying to be, it's kind of could seem like he's trying to be somebody he not. I know I'm going to keep bringing up the Breakfast Club interview, but I'm sorry, y'all. A lot of times that Breakfast Club interview can make or break you for me. He's trying to be too damn cool. That interview annoyed the hell out of me. I don't know. He just seemed like he just indifferent about being there. I'm just making music. Just making music, man. Just making music. Just, yeah. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, no, man. I don't know, man. It just was like, he really just, I don't know. He's just trying to come across too damn cool for me. And like he just wasn't even like relishing the moment that you on a Breakfast Club, fam. This is the biggest radio show in America. I ain't say you got to be wide-eyed and bushy-tailed and oh my gosh. None of that. But it's just like, he just so damn, like he trying to be too damn cool and saucy, bro. Like, relax. All that, the way he even was talking. I'm like, fam, I know you don't talk like that at home with your mama. I know you don't. You don't talk like that at home with your mom. So what you up here doing all that for, And I'm not saying everybody got to talk how they do around their mama, but it's just like, I know he probably don't talk like that in his everyday interactions with people, but he trying to come off like in the public aura, like he's just too saucy and cool, right? And I know this too, right? Because I'm talking about, how I didn't like his album and all of that. And based upon this, and some of the older videos that I've made about Eminem in the past, about how I and most black people that I grew up with in the hood in Chicago, Illinois, did not relate to his music. A lot of y'all gonna take that and try to come to this assumption that I just have a problem with white rappers. Like I don't like white rappers or something. Y'all gonna think that I don't like white rappers, which is absolutely not true. There are many black rappers in this world that I just do not like. Like I've tried to listen to them over and over again. Their music is just not for me. And it is what it is. It's a lot of them different individuals, right? And I can name them all the time, every time. Danny Brown, Hobson, individuals like that. Like it's just like, and Wale sometimes could be a hit or a miss. And I really did like Wale's diary and early stuff, but sometimes he could be a hit or a miss for me and keeping me intrigued or whatever. But it ain't something, because I know a lot of y'all gonna say, oh, you just have a problem with white rappers. Nah, fam. It's just Jack music ain't hitting on nothing. it ain't hitting on shit. Like I'm listening to it, ain't really, it's not moving, it's not touching. You know, music is about evoking emotion. It's about instilling a feeling inside of you. When I hear certain songs, man, you know how I feel when I heard Outkast? Like, you know how I feel when I heard Big Boy and Andre spit? You know how that make you feel when I heard Tip? When I heard Tip rapping on like trap music and all that? When I heard Nas, when I heard Pop, you know what I'm saying? When I heard when I heard Jay-Z, when I heard Jigga Man and them, when I heard Jadakiss and them, it's a feeling that was evoked inside of me. Like it was an unexplainable feeling. You like, damn, this shit. Like you feel it good for the soul. I don't feel that when I hear Jack music. It's just it's simply soulless, you know. And you know, for everybody that's saying that, because I know people gonna say, "Oh, you just don't like him because he's white." And for everybody that says that, I can argue that the world loves him because he's white, right? And this is my point in saying this. Normally, when white people occupy black spaces, such as hip hop, and they can do things that black people are normally known for doing, or they participate in things that are a part of black culture, we as black people get excited. And even not other non-black people get excited to see it. Like we be excited to see people engaging in black culture and doing something very well, or doing something that black people normally do. Like, you know, we see white people do it, we be like just so amazed, right? I've been I've done it as well. I've been amazed at a non-black person doing something that's popular within black culture. And we're amazed not because it's just the best thing ever, but because that person is sort of an anomaly. We see it and we like, damn, he can do that? That's dope. I ain't never really seen too many people do that. Too many white people do that. That's dope. And I think that is what like the world is doing with Jack Harlow. You know, we've seen a lot of white rappers since Eminem, but they don't all have a certain type of swagger, or bravado, or charisma that maybe a Jack Harlow has. I don't give a fuck with nobody. MGK, he don't have that shit. His shit is more, you know, it's more typical to his persona and swagger. I feel like it's more typical to what people deem as like popular in white culture. Jack Harlow's whole persona is a swaggerless. He got the swagger in like an inner city swagger that a lot of black dudes have. So I think people look at that and say, "Oh wow, I ain't never seen a rapper. He's a young rapper packaged like that. He got that to his package. It's amazing." I'm gonna make a little point. I'm gonna do a little anecdote. I remember when, you know, I'm a member of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, right? So I remember when there was a guy named Sam Whiteout, a white Kappa, white noob, right? And he was pretty smooth with the shimmy. And everybody was, oh man, that was amazing. Even me, right? Because it's like this white dude, man, he got so much rhythm. He's, you know what I'm saying? He flavorful with it. He's smooth with it. He's smooth with the shimmy. But I know I've seen people do the shimmy way better than that. I've seen Noops smoother than that before. But I was just so wild that this white guy was in this black fraternity, you know what I'm saying, doing something that black men usually do. You know, he's smooth. You doing smooth doing the shimmy, you know what I mean, and all of that. It's flavorful. It's saucy. I was like, dang, you know. So it was like he was an anomaly within the bunch. So we were amazed by it. And I think that's what is happening with Jack Harlow, right? But I'm hoping a young brother, you know, can come around and grow from this and try to deliver a better quality album or a better quality mixtape or whatever after this, a better quality of work, like a body of work. I hope he will improve, but this ain't it, y'all. This ain't it. Again, the best thing about this album is the Drake feature. Other than that, I can't call it. He left much to be desired on this album. Like, again, it's a C-. I said C. It's like a C- at best. Seriously, like if this is my introduction to Jack Harlow and that's all that I've heard from him, like this is all I heard. This ain't it. I ain't heard people saying that the older stuff is a lot better from him, but this is all I've heard. And I ain't impressed like that for a person who's been highly touted and highly revered and, you know, people rating him super high. I had high expectations and I'm coming into this like, bro, he's just rhyming. He's just there on these tracks a lot, you know? And that's where it begins to be lackluster for me. You know, and maybe I'm tripping, maybe I'm being overly harsh or whatever, but that's just how I feel, man. It's just like, that's how I feel listening to this album, y'all. And you know, I've listened to it. I'm like, man, this shit is just not it. Even my homie Melvin is a big Jack Harlow fan. And he like, that shit trash, bro. That album trash. And this shit ain't it. And people like, you know, I'm wondering what Drama and them was thinking when they put this album out. And I think they was thinking shit. I mean, he's hot right now. We're gonna push this album out. He got a strong demographic of people that rock with him. The girls like him. The black audience is fooling with him. And you know that white America gonna support him because, I mean, I think in all, man, people, like we always say this, man, we need to see representation. Jack is representation of a white American kid in hip hop. And people gonna vibe with that and relate to that and pick up his music. Not the same way Eminem's audience did, but in the same type of fashion. And so they know it's gonna sell regardless. He's gonna sell way better than a lot of dudes that got better quality, better quality. On his first debut, he ain't even at the level of a Drake in him yet. But he's gonna sell to where he can have a type of impact off an album dropping that way. He ain't gonna experience a 24,000 sales in the first week. He ain't gonna experience that. He ain't gonna experience even 50,000 sales in the first week. He gonna experience 200,000 album sales. He gonna experience 200K, 150K plus. Because he has an audience, a black audience that rock with him. And y'all know as crazy as it, I mean not crazy as it sounds, as harsh as it is, black folks don't be buying these albums and buying the music like that. It's the non-black crowd. And white Americans make up majority of the population. They have representation in this young man. They gonna go and flock to the stores for his album. So Drama and them knew regardless of what they put out, it was gonna sell. That's just how it is. So it's gonna sell. And I think that Jack Harlow is suffering from the fact that he got too big too fast. Like, I know he been rapping for a while, so I know he just didn't wake up one morning and rap, and the next day he was just blown up. But his stardom, his celebrity, his ascension into celebrity happened too quick to the point where now I feel like he just like, shit, I'm gonna just get on here and float and coast. He trying to swag his way through a damn album, and I hate when rappers do that shit. Don't swag your way through no album, fam. Rap. A lot of rappers used to do that in the past, try to swag their way through verses. And everybody that know me know I hate that shit, fam. You gotta rap. All that trying to be too cool for school, I ain't with none of that. Come on this album and rap. Show you a spitter. Show you can get on here and do something dope. All that other stuff, ain't nobody got time for that, fam. Come on here and rap and really get on here and talk and be saying something. And Jack ain't saying nothing on this album. I'm sorry, he's not. You know, and you can try to counter that or whatever and give me some songs you think he was really, really coming crazy on, but I'm sorry, it wasn't really it was very underwhelming. It was very underwhelming, man. And he could very well hold on one second. I have to do something real quick. Yeah, he could come out with something and it could very well, change my opinion, something else. But for right now, you're only good as your last thing you just did. And I'm looking at it now. Yeah, fam. This is about if this is the latest representation of him. If this is the latest representation of Jack Harlow, he is extremely average. Extremely average. Some might argue even below average. Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Jack Harlow's album. Let me know what y'all think about this video. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. I'm out. Peace.